Hello everybody, welcome to today's playoff action, day number 2, series number 2, the Vilano Beach Voyagers and the Marquette Wendigoes. My name is Peter Zod, Comet is joining me, he'll be in and out of commentary here. Starting goaltenders for either side, Aiden's 1201, and for the Vilano Beach Voyagers, it's I Cry. We're underway, and Comet, while we have a little bit of a big break in action here, I suppose. What are your thoughts here to start out this game, and what does each team have to do to win? Absolutely. And then for the Wendigos, it's just a matter of getting going. Absolutely. Alrighty, folks, there is Comet's beginner thoughts there. So hopefully you all are enjoying your Sunday nights as the BMHL Cup playoffs glory awaits for those who win. Alright, so we're just about a minute in here. No shots on either end so far. Although I do think the Voyagers actually should have a shot. Leiser with a nice hit, though, in the corner. And he'll send it up to Sham. 88... Triple H Sham, I'll say. Well, I guess it'll just be Sham, would be easier to say, rather than saying the mouthful. As that one is dumped back in. Vanderbilt's going to get there first there for the Wendigos. He's going to keep it to the corner. Buzz will steal it from him, though. Here comes Buzz, the fly guy. His shot goes just wide off of Aiden's blocker. And now here comes Buzz again. Buzz is checked by Sammy, the 24-goal scorer for the Wendigos. Used to be a defender, but now is a forward in Tier 2. Now here comes Sammy. Nice move. Sammy, what a poke check, though, by Buzz, who came back to knock that one away. Buzz will check him again. Leiser's in the corner. Now Sammy will get away. Here comes Sammy, but that type of kid will get it down the ice as Vanderbilt is going to settle it down, and now it'll be up to center where Breezy Half gets a hold of it, and Sammy will take over from him. Sammy keeps it in. He's going to take a slap shot. It goes wide. Both teams looking to get a fast start, and I would say we've had a little bit of the opposite effect here, Comet. It seems like both teams are, once again, looks like feeling out each other a little bit, which is quite interesting to see. Yeah, especially yesterday, I feel like that's probably what's... I think that's probably going to be the common theme that we see is just everybody taking it slow, feeling each other out, and then eventually get going. But here comes the Voyagers Flusk, but his shot was blocked by Vanderbilt. And now here comes Flusk around the net, trying to get towards the tight angle he can as the puck lost its ownership for a moment, and now Flusk will get it back. Goes behind the net, hockey baby. For the Wendigos is on him. And now he'll poke it ahead, and he'll dump it up. But not, oh, almost, it did get out as Sergachev gets onto it. Former teammate of mine. He's definitely a good teammate. Wish him well on the Wendigos as Diamond Man heads the other way for the Voyagers. Here comes Diamond Man. His shot is blocked by Vanderbilt. He's been getting in the way so far for the Wendigos, so a good job there defensively. There's another shot. It goes over the net. Aiden hasn't had too much to look at as of yet, but once again, that probably comes up to the feeling out process there as Diamond Man with a shot. That one's blocked by Vanderbilt. Once again gets in the way. He has been getting in the way so far of a couple shots from the Voyagers. And now it's Diamond who's going to poke it through. He's trying to shine bright like a diamond here, but he's not able to get towards the net. And that'll be out to the blue line where Flusk will get a control of it again, but offside is called. So, with that in mind, Comet, so far, obviously it's a feel-out process, but I feel like if you're the Voyagers, or sorry, the Wendigos, you gotta start pushing here because you don't want to give this Voyagers offense a chance to get any spark, at least right away in this game. Otherwise, the game will get away from you like we saw yesterday with the Thunderbirds and the Winterhawks. The Winterhawks exploded for 3 goals, and I think, wasn't that, there was 12, there was a the 11-second stretch, and then there was another one. So I think it was within a matter of 2 minutes, and that game was over. So that is a prime example of why you need a quick start. Oh, here comes a shot. Aiden's going to quickly cover that one as it bounced in front, and that type of kid was right there waiting for a poke check. And since you're a goaltender, too, I want to get your thoughts on this as well. As a goaltender, what do you do to prepare for a playoff game? Now, of course, there's not really a lot of preparation, I guess, per se, because it's a video game. But, like, what do you do to kind of prepare yourself for this? Because, of course, Vilano's offense is really good, so you know that. And then you're not too sure about your defense. So, like, what do you do to prepare yourself? Behind the 8 ball, as we like to think of it. Okay, we're back underway here as Leitzer will get back to it here for the Voyagers. His shot was blocked by Sammy, and he'll shoot it back in. Leitzer will get it back. It's going to be sent back up to center. Sammy once again gets in the way, but he's going to be checked by that type, and he'll send it up to Snoop Flusk, but that one missed him. Bob's VC will get back to it here for the Wendigos. Still don't have a shot on net, and there's about 5 minutes left here in the first period, so that's what I was saying earlier. I was trying to get towards the other net and get a shot on. Sergachev will dump it in. He goes after it himself, but nothing there as the Voyagers recovered nicely. And now it'll be Opsa back to it here for the Wendigos. Here comes Diamond Man the other way, but he's going to be checked by Vanderbilt. Once again, Vanderbilt gets in the way, but now he's going to be caught here on a bit of a 2-on-1, 1-on-0, but luckily there, the defense recovered well for the Wendigos there. Now here comes Sergachev the other way. Sergachev is checked, but he's going to stick with it. Here's Ayatoki, how you say that? I'm not really too sure. I guess Oki. We'll say okay, I guess. As Sergachev tried to center it. Let me see what his actual username is, and then that'll actually be a bit better to tell. As that is cleared down the ice here. Lyser IIT. Okay, so I'll just say IIT. IIT ends up putting it into the bench. Speak of the devil. So we'll have a quick stoppage. So far, I'd say the Voyagers have definitely had a bit more chances, but even then, like, there hasn't been too many chances. It's been more the defenses feeling each other out, which I think we could have expected, but I thought the offense would be a little bit higher so that they could feel each other out that way, too. All right, we're back on our way here after the faceoff was won by the Voyagers. Now it'll be Snoop Flusk the other way. He'll sauce it up. It gets knocked down by Hockey Baby. And so, playing his role, he'll head back to the defensive zone here. Sammy's going to head the other way here as IIT gets a hold of it here for the Voyagers. Sammy's trying to poke it back the other way. He can, as it's cleared away. Hockey Baby gets a hold of it. Sham is checked, but now here comes Sammy the other way here for the Wendigos. Sammy trying to get through Lugaroo. Now Sammy will poke it here as Lugaroo can't clear it. Now IA gets decked in down. Curry with a save. His first test of the night. And he stands tall right now as Sham missed that pass, and now Gerald is on the ice for some reason. I don't know why. He'll probably get banned for that as Breezy Half will shoot it down the ice. IIT gets back to it here. He'll have some time as the Wendigos were changing. And now it'll be down to Hockey Baby, who's going to poke check it up. Sham is able to get to it first. Sham is checked by Sergachev. Now it'll make it down. Oh, it made it right through Hockey Devil's stick, but luckily he recovered nicely. That could have been dangerous there. I'm not sure why he wasn't in the player motion there, but regardless, bullet dodge there for the Wendigos, who could have easily gone down 1-0 there as that one bounced straight on to the goaltender. Now it's Vanderbilt. He's going to hit it up the other way. Sergachev tried to tip it in. Buzz, the flying guy, was in his way, though. Here comes Buzz off the right wing. His shot is a little too far wide. And now Diamond will recover it here as Opa tried to get away. Now here comes Diamond Man off the steal. Diamond Man to the middle. His shot is blocked by Hockey Baby. Now Buzz gets it back here for the Voyagers. Buzz trying to cut in. He's still being held to the outside by Hockey Baby. Now he'll get inside position on Hockey Baby. He's still all over him. And now it'll be a poke check there by Vanderbilt, who will get it back and send it down. Oh, so I thought. Diamond Man with a nice shot. It's blocked again. Now here comes Diamond Man. Nice little turn. Diamond Man trying to cut towards the net. He's stopped again by that defense. And now here comes another shot. A big save. Or block made by Vanderbilt, I think. And now that one ends up on Aiden's 12-1. He makes another save. Diamond Man having a great shift here. We'll see if he'll be able to finish it. Here comes Diamond Man trying to poke it. He can't as that one is poked away by Breezy Half. We've hit the final minute of the first period. Almost all action has been for the Voyagers. Now here comes another shot. It's blocked away by Aiden. Another save for the Wendigos. Breezy Half can't put it down the ice. Diamond Man's been having a hell of a shift here. Diamond Man, nice drag. Diamond Man to the backhand. It's blocked. Now the rebound is there, but Sammy will poke it up and away. And he'll send it over to Opsa. He tried a shot. It was blocked, and now it'll be cleared. What chance is there for the Voyagers as they started to wake up a little bit here. And now here comes Sammy off the steal. Trying to poke it over. There's a shot. Oh, it's off the post. Upside, a massive chance there to open the scoring. And now it'll be cleared out into the Voyagers bench. Oh my goodness. What a chance there for the Wendigos to open the scoring thanks to Sammy and Opsa. What a play though by Sammy to set that one up. No, it was Opsa, I think is his name. Yeah, Opsa. I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. As we've hit the final few seconds here, the Wendigos definitely came close there, but that is going to do it for the first period. Voyagers definitely had the more action on Aiden, but the Wendigos had the best chance at the end of the period there. So, comment, now that we're a full period in here, for both teams, what do you think you have to do here in the second to get your offense going? Can't get the quality look that you're looking for. Fair enough. All right, we're underway here with the second period. Thank you all for tuning in once again. For those of you that are just joining in and missed out, my name is Peter Zod, and Comet is on the color for now. You'll be tuning in and out there as we are just 5 seconds into the second period. Still no score, but the Voyagers have definitely had more action on the shot clock. But I'd say so far this game's been pretty evenly matched, wouldn't you think, Comet? Absolutely. There's another shot. It's blocked away by Aiden. The rebound is going to be covered. Once again, there's a quality shot there that was allowed by the Wendigos defense. But Aiden's 12-1 stands tall and keeps it out. Alrighty, so we're back underway here with Real Flusk winning the draw here for the oh my goodness, the Voyagers. As there's a shot, they score! little bit there, did Aiden. That's a bit of an unfortunate one to give up there. If you're Aiden there, wouldn't you think, Comet? Absolutely. Well, the Voyagers are off and running here after a scoreless first period, which has been a theme here so far in the 2025 BMHL Cup playoffs. As Sergachev will try to block that. He can't. Now here comes Snoop Flusk the other way. Snoop is headed the other way. He's got a nice backhand here. That's wide. Now another shot there by Sham is wide as well, as that one came off the boards and deflected to him, but he couldn't take a shot off of it. Now here comes Sham trying to wrap it around. It's blocked away by the defense of the Wendigos, and it'll be cleared. Here comes Sergachev the other way here for the Wendigos. He's checked. But now it'll be Opsa following up. He had a great chance earlier, but didn't score. And you got to think the magnitude of that probably feels that he should have. As we are 2 minutes into the second period here, shots are 7-1 in favor of the Voyagers. And if you're the Wendigos here, Comet, what do you got to do? Because they've clearly been outshot like crazy here, and you just gotta, I feel like if you're the Wendigos, you just gotta start forcing something on net, like right away. Absolutely. As so far, I'd say the Wendigos haven't really done that. They've just been kind of dumping it up, or kind of letting things go, or not really taking a shot when you can. So I feel like that was part of a feel-out process, but now because you're in the second period, you gotta start getting it towards the net here, because otherwise this game's gonna get away from you. Well, here comes Diamond Man, trying to shine bright. Here comes Diamond with a shot, and it goes out of play off of a defender's shoulder. 7:22 to go here in the second period. Hopefully you all are enjoying this one, as there's been a little bit more action-packed than I think I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit less, but glad to see a bit more action. As we are just about to get underway here. As there's another shot that's stopped by Aiden. Buzz the Fly Guy, I believe, had that shot, and now here comes Buzz once again. A deflection off a defender, and it's wide. I think that was lucky there for the Wendigos. Once again, got a little bit lucky there, as here comes Buzz trying to wrap it around. He can't. Now Buzz will get it back. Here comes Buzz trying to walk it in. His shot is stopped by Aiden. A massive save again. Diamond gets it back here. He's going to cut in. Diamond takes a shot. It's off of a defender, but it makes it right to Buzz on the corner. Buzz, the Voyagers definitely starting to put some pressure on the Wendigos here. Now Diamond will keep it in. He's like a brick. He's like a diamond wall there. Keeping the puck in multiple times this so far tonight. But it'll be cleared as Lugaru will dump it back in. Wendigos get it around. It'll be to Bob's VC. He can't get past Lugaru, and he'll send it up in deep, where Hockey Baby will settle it down. It'll be sent up. Sergachev tried to catch up to it. Lisser will get it back here for the Voyagers and send it the other way. Now here comes that type of kid. He's checked by Bob's VC. And now Hockey Baby joins in. As now it'll be... Yeah, absolutely. It looks like there is quite a bit of collapsing here by the Wendigos, who have not really had much offense to talk about here. So we'll see how this one unfolds, as the Voyagers once again are leading 1-0. And they have 9 shots on net so far. I'd say it looks like they're probably the team that's going to win, just considering how well the offense is played. They haven't had much defensive zone time, as Sergachev will shoot it in. It's off of Cry, who will just take that nicely, and it'll go around the cage to that type of kid. He's checked by Sammy. Here comes Sammy, trying to cut to the middle. He's immediately surrounded by Voyagers. Now here comes Diamond Man the other way. Diamond Man, one-on-one, or one-on-two, excuse me, as the Wendigos have two people back. But now it'll be Diamond Man in the corner. He can't get away from his man there, as now Sammy will get through for a moment. And now here comes Diamond Man, but he'll clear it away. Aye, Toke will get it back here for the Voyagers. He's checked, and now Diamond will get it back, but he's checked by Sammy as well. And so it'll be Breezy Half once again cutting in, but he's decked by Logaroo. And now Diamond Man will get a hold of it here, and he's going to be checked by Sammy. Here comes Sammy the other way. His shot, it just hits the crossbar. Another post for the Wendigos, who could have easily tied this game up. But the post said no. And now it'll be the other way. Here come the Voyagers. Diamond Man trying to poke it through. He can't. Hello. It'll be Lugaroo. He'll send it up. And Sham will get a piece of it, but Snoop Flusk will get it back here. And he'll send it in deep, just wide of Aiden. Sham will get a hold of it here. He's trying to cut through. Snoop Flusk will get a hold of it this time. He's on the face-off dot. He takes the shot. It's blocked by the Wendigos defense there, collapsing nicely. And I think, Comet, that's where we recognize that the Wendigos were not weak. It was on the defense, but more looks more like their offense is going to need to step up here. As we are... They still only have one shot here with just over 3 minutes remaining, which is not ideal if you are the Wendigos, as there's a quick shot that stopped as Buzz got a cut through nicely and managed to get a good shot off, but Aiden's tall to the task there, kept it out. And now it'll be back the other way. Here comes Sergachev, but he's checked. Lisser tried to clear it, and now it'll be back to, let's see what that was, Snoop Flusk. And he's got Buzz right next to him. Here comes Snoop. Snoop looking to maybe pass. He'll take the shot. It's the crossbar. Voyagers come close to making it a 2-0 lead. Now here comes Snoop again, but he can't get through. And now it'll be Snoop once again taking the shot. Another save by Aiden. A massive save again by him. And now back in comes Snoop Flusk again. He's checked by Breezy Half. And now it'll be back, but Buzz will keep it in only for a moment as Breezy Half will get it out finally, and he'll send it in deep as Lisser settles it down for the Voyagers. And I feel like that's once again where we come back to a moment where you probably could have taken it up the ice to go take a shot at least, but instead took it for a dump in, which is truly unfortunate because there's definitely an offensive chance there. Here comes Sammy, though, looking to change the narrative. He's checked by Lisser. Looking to get a shot on Sammy. His shot is blocked. Breezy Taft tried to poke check his man. He could not. And now it'll be back the other way into the Wendigos defensive zone here, where they've been pretty much almost all game. As there's a minute 25 to go here in the second period. Sammy gets absolutely decked by Lugaroo. Former teammates. And Lugaroo decks him. And now it'll be back the other way with Mario Man. Checking Sham. And it'll be sent up the other way. Oh, what happened here? My screen went dark. Okay, there we go. As Sergachev will get it back here only for a moment, though. As we've hit the final minute of the second period. It's been a great game for the Voyagers so far. I'm not so sure you can say that for the Wendigos. I mean, apart from defensively, that's all been going for you so far. So you got to start heading the other way. As here comes Diamond Man. His shot. Oh boy, he had a chance there. Aiden was definitely out of position, as he had the blocker side open, but just missed it. And now it'll be dumped back into the Voyagers offensive zone here. As here comes Sham. Off the nice check. His shot goes wide. And now Flusk will get it back here. Real Flusk has got the opening goal for the Voyagers. Looking to get another one here. Here comes Real Flusk. His shot goes wide. And now it'll be Opso who gets it back. And he'll send it down the ice. Sham will get a hold of it here, and Opsa will get in his way. 10 seconds to go here in the second period. Shots are 11-1 in favor of the Voyagers. Looking at another one here before the period ends, but more than likely that will do it. As there's 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second, 0. That'll do it for the second period. So, Voyagers lead 1-0 here to the Wendigos. And Comet, if you're the Voyagers, it's just doing what you're doing right now. Keep doing what you're doing. But for the Wendigos here, you only have 1 shot. So what do they have to do here? All right. Absolutely. Okay. Alrighty, here we go, folks. Third period underway. Wendigos trail the Voyagers 1-0. But the story of the game so far has been the fact that the Wendigos have only had 1 shot in the game. Alright, there goes Comet. So thank you, Comet, for all your color commentary there for the first little bit that you could make it. As here comes that type of kid the other way. Here's Kid shooting one. A big save by Aiden as he kicks that one away into the corner where Flusk will get a hold of it. But he's checked. And now Flusk will get it back again in the corner. Real Flusk trying to get towards the middle of the ice. Checked by Breezy Half, who will send it around and down the ice where Sergachev does a nice little tip. Sammy might actually be ahead of the play. Unfortunately, it didn't make it to him. And so it'll be into the defensive zone here where Vanderbilt will get a hold of it, but he's checked by Flusk. Flusk already had 1 wraparound goal earlier. We'll see if he can maybe get another one. As Snoop is, that type of kid is checked, and now here comes Sammy with Sergachev, but Sammy gets checked again by Lugaroo. Now here comes Flusk the other way, 1-on-1. Flusk to the backhand. He tried to spin towards the middle, but nothing doing there. Now here comes Flusk off the wing. His shot is stopped by Aiden. Now the rebound comes in front. Aiden wasn't ready for that. And luckily for the Wendigos defense, he recovered. Now there's another shot. That one stopped by Aiden. And Bob's VC will dump it down the ice. And it'll make it past everybody. And it'll make it down into the defensive zone here where Vanderbilt tried to get a hold of it. Sham gets a check on him. Now here comes Sham trying to get it towards the net. He is checked immediately again. 13 shots for the Voyagers. Still 1 for the Wendigos. Opsa will put it up the ice. And once again, that has just been the thing they've been doing so far with the Wendigos. They just haven't been a step ahead. There's a shot! Finally, for the first time since the second, I believe during the middle of the second period. First shot in a little while there. That one gets ruled out of play. All right, this one gets one face off there, as it'll be out, and now here comes Snoop the other way. Snoop Flusk with Sham on the other side. Snoop goes behind the net. The wraparound try is stopped by Aiden, and he's going to cover. Aiden's been very busy this year, but as the face-off is won by Snoop Flusk there, but Sammy will check him, and he'll head the other way. Only for a moment, though. There's a nice hit there by Sammy on Dutch, I think, as it'll be cleared away by the Voyagers. Makes way more sense for the Voyagers to dump it down, but not the Wendigos, because the Wendigos are trailing right now, so we'll see how they respond is they only have 2 shots here, and they're running out of clock. They don't have that much clock left. There's just 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the third. And if you're the Wendigos, you got to start going now. As Lando, we'll get back to it here for the Voyagers. It goes out of play as offside was called there on Marquette. This one's in fairly low action, which is fairly surprising considering I think a lot of us were expecting some action here, but hasn't been so far, and that'll be a face-off that is won by Diamond Man. And that'll be Breezy Half who checks him, and he'll send it in the other way. Once again, that shot's got to get on net here if you're the Marquette Wendigos, but here comes Diamond Man the other way. He's checked by Hockey Baby, and he'll send it the other way. Down to Sergachev, he missed it. It'll go to the corner where Lando gets a hold of it. Or so I thought, as Sergachev gets in there on the forecheck. He'll get it back behind the net, trying to wrap it around. Here comes Sergachev, a nice shot and a save by Cry. Sergachev had a great chance there. With 6:11 to go, he gets their 3rd shot of the game. So a big time shot there for the Wendigos, as they have been pretty much trailing this whole game. They went down in the second 1-0 and have gone way down in the shots. 14 shots to 3. So we'll see how this one finishes off, as here comes Diamond Man trying to drag it through a couple defenders. He can't, as Vanderbilt gets a hold of it, and he'll send it over the other way. Buzz will beat opposite of the puck. Here comes Buzz. Still on the outside here is Vanderbilt. Checks his man. Now here comes Hockey Baby trying to head the other way. He's poke checked. Now here comes Diamond Man the other way. He'll poke it more towards the corner so he can have a little bit of, just a little bit of space. Here comes Diamond Man now. Trying to cut. Now nice little cut. Here comes Diamond with a shot. A huge save by Hayden. What a reactionary save there. He has faced the storm tonight. Now here comes a shot. A big save. Bob's VC is robbed by Cry. So Wendigos starting to get some offense going here, which is exactly what they have been needing. And now it'll be a face-off here to the left of I Cry. Sammy tried the shot off the draw. It didn't work. And now he'll get back to center, where Snoop Flusk and the Flusks are on the ice for the Voyagers. As Vanderbilt is checked. Now here comes Snoop Flusk. 1-on-1. Snoop Flusk is through. But he went too far wide. Now Snoop Flusk with a wraparound try. Oh, what a save by Aiden. Oh, massive save from him again. As Real Flusk now trying to wrap it. That was the closest chance there for the Voyagers to go up 2-0 and possibly seal this game. Now here comes Real Flusk again. He's checked and it'll be sent down onto Lisser, where Bob's VC will get a hold of it. And he gets dicked by Lugaroo. And now Sammy will keep it in here for the Wendigos. He's going to look to poke it towards the middle. Looking to get a shot off of Sammy. Bob's VC does get a shot, but it's blocked. And now Sammy at the top of the blue line. Trying to get through. Real Flusk, he can't. And now here comes Flusk the other way. Real Flusk, I would assume is not brothers with Snoop, but you never know. As Vanderbilt gets a hold of it. Try to bank it off the boards and out. That didn't work. Here comes Snoop with a shot. That one's blocked. Now the rebound's there. And Snoop couldn't poke it towards the net. Now there's another chance here. Snoop Flusk trying to stuff it. He can't. Now here comes Snoop again. Across, and it doesn't get on net, as Real Flusk had a chance there. Now Real's in the corner. His shot is blocked again by Vanderbilt. He's been taking shots, but nothing has gone by for the Voyagers so far, as they have the only goal right now See if the Wendigos can change that narrative here. 3:16 to go here in the third period. Shots are 17-4, so a dominating game here for the Voyagers so far. Here comes that type of kid. Scores! That one has built a 2-0 lead for the Vilano Beach Voyagers. Massive goal there for the Vilano Beach Voyagers, who are up 2-0. 2 goals on 18 shots, so if I'm Aiden, I don't think I'm too mad about this one so far, as you've only allowed 2. But we'll see what happens here to finish this one off as we've hit the final 3 minutes. Now another shot is stopped. The rebound's there. Diamond had a chance, and a massive save there by Aiden. 20 shots now. As here comes Diamond Man. He's in the corner. Nice little turn. Diamond Man towards it, and another save by Aiden. That one was fairly easy, as that was down on the ice. Now here comes Sergachev. Looking to poke it, get through. He can't, and now Lisser will get a hold of it here for the Voyagers, but that dump-in attempt will be blocked by Sammy. Sammy tried to shoot it in. Dutch oven, excuse me. Gets a hold of it there for the Voyagers. And now it'll be Diamond Man back to it here for the Voyagers. And now it'll be poked towards the net. Lisser trying to get it through. Oh, it does get through. Now the rebound's there. Oh, what a save by Cry. The Wendigos had a massive chance there to cut the deficit to 1. But nothing doing there. So Kid Flusk, aka that one type of kid, has the 2-0 goal here for the Voyagers, as Logaru again with a massive hit there. Now here comes Snoop Flusk the other way. Snoop Flusk, nice little move. He's going to head towards the net. Here comes Snoop Flusk, trying to backhand it, and it's wide. Now he's trying to poke it on Aiden. He'll be poke checked, and now Hockey Baby gets a hold of it. He's checked by Snoop Flusk, and he's got to have a chance here, but a backhand was wide. Sammy tried to clear it here. Wendigoes really running out of time now, as Breezy Half's going to grab it and try to head the other way. Snoop will get in his way. Snoop Flusk trying to get through. Not able to, and now Snoop Flusk might have the outside position here. He'll choose to turn back and try to get towards the middle. He can't, and now with 1:10 to go here in the third, shots are still in favor of the Voyagers, 21-5. So a very, very lopsided shots as we've hit the final minute of the third. Here comes Sham the other way. Sham! What a save by Aiden! He challenged the shooter. Now here comes Sham again. Sham's gonna turn. Sham with a shot. It's blocked by Sergachev. Sham takes another shot. It's stopped by Aiden. I think that was either stopped or wide. I think it might have been wide. And now Ops is offside. And looks like the Wendigos are a little out of sync here, as the Voyagers have completely dominated so far. Calls an alt check. Oh boy, so it looks like
It's time to get loud.
so they are all checking one of the Voyagers players, and I think it's gonna be either Diamond Head or Diamond Man or Snoop Flusk. One of the two. So it looks like they're going to be all checking for Diamond Man. And so Trojan, the game supervisor, will conduct this one as the Marquette Wendigos call a alt check. Which means I think we're going to head to a quick break here while they figure that out, and I will update you guys when they come back. So we'll head to be right back and see you shortly.
문현주는 엄마를 좋아해. 문현주
Alright, so just give you guys a heads up here. This one was supposed to end already. But because there is 39 seconds still to go, looks like they are still checking his account. So there is a slight hunch here that they might actually have an issue. Oh, looks like he was unfrozen. Diamond Man is proven to be an alternate account. Oh, wow. Stand by for big. So, wow, this is a huge development here. So, Diamond Man turns out to be an alternate account. Wow. So this could get real interesting. Thing that is very interesting is that there are 39 seconds left, and it looks like somebody was caught alting. So Vilano Beach could get disqualified here, because they were using tier 1 alternates. So this is going to be interesting to see here. As here comes Buzz the Fly Guy. His shot is stopped by Aiden. Play resumes for now, unless the referee is told otherwise. So 1-0 now for the Vilano Beach Voyagers. Well, it looks like right now the Vilano Beach Voyagers, even though they have a 1-0 win as of right now, but we shall see what the big boss says, aka Wario. But for the meantime, the Vilano Beach Voyagers have a 1-0 series lead. Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for me here, as I've got to move on to BMHL now, and we will have that game going on, and then we've got the Gummy Express and the Miami Tropics. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.